Hello. I thought I would do a little explanation of how this thing works, what it does, and why I like it a lot. I don't really know why, but I'm just going to make it, and you can watch it if you wish. And if you don't enjoy it, I don't care. So, this is a modular synthesizer, or some bits of a modular synthesizer. It does lots of different things. You can get tons and tons of modules. You can get lots of different things that do all sorts of things. But they all each module has a sort of specific thing. They might kind of blend into different areas, but ultimately they are designed to be used in combination to achieve lots of different sonic capabilities. So, for instance, this one here, this makes noise. This is an oscillator that just makes some noises, and if I plug this into here and I turn up this thing, you should be able to be hearing some noise. There you go. Let's turn that up a bit. And that's all it does. It just makes noises, and I can move these knobs around and it changes the different types of noises that it makes. So we've got that. But that is all it does. It doesn't make like different pitches, or it does if I move that. I'm not going to move it because it sort of detunes it, and I don't want to detune it, but like it will just make one note, and that's how it does its thing. But say we want to have some different notes, like we can feed in a different voltage. So where can I get one from? Let's just take this voltage here. This is just like a single, in fact, let's take it from here. And now if I move this knob, and then if I move this knob, the pitch goes all weird. So you can start seeing how things can change, but it's still like one note at the moment. So what we can do with that is we can plug this output. So this is coming from the noise, and it's going into here. And then we can take another cable and plug that output into there, and then turn the volume up. So we're getting the same thing, but I can change the volume of it now, like over time. So you can see that I'm doing it. But you don't want to be doing that with your hands, you want to be doing it automatically. So we can use what's called, just more control voltage. So we could use the same one that was doing the pitch, and we can put it into there, and then do it like that. And now this knob controls the volume. But it gets a lot more complex than that, because say we want that to happen automatically. So perhaps, I don't know, let's put it into here, and let's give it like a cycling voltage, and you'll be able to see on the little thing it'll light up. If I press there, you can see it going like boom, 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 boom. And if I change these like knobs, I'll get different shapes. So this is like how long it takes to go up, and that's how long it takes to go down. And I can change those. So say we want like a boom, 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 boom. There you go, we can do that. And then we can change how fast it does that, for instance, with like this other one that's also cycling. So maybe we could give that more of like a up and down, up and down. So let's do it on both of these. Musical at the moment, so to fix that, let's just take this out for a minute so it's not so crazy. We can use a sequencer. So this thing over here does loads of different things, but one of the things it does is it sends out pitched voltage at 1 volt per octave, and then that allows us to get something a bit more musical, basically. So put that in there, and let's just hear what it's doing on its own. There you go, we've got a pretty basic little bass line. But say we want to like trigger that on every note. So you can see this little thing's flashing, that's like triggering every now and then. So we can do that here, put that in here. And then let's pull this. Use this sort of triggered envelope voltage over here. Let's turn it down. There we go, starting to get a bit more musical. Then we can start putting some effects in, so let's just put this into here. Actually, let's get some reverb on it. That'll sound good. And then, because this one makes some interesting sounds when we move these knobs, we can control those like automatically as well. So I've got some more like modulation down here that is like LFOs and stuff. Let's just use one of these. So let's see what this does when we put it into our twist. It's pretty cool. And then we start getting some drums on the go. So like trigger off like a bass drum. Let's put that to here. There we go. These are patterns that I've kind of set up from like another project, but essentially it's just triggering a bass drum in time with the thing, because this sequence is doing that. And I think this might be a snare. There we go. Not bad. And I'm pretty sure I had like hi-hats set up on this one, which I think is the... And I can't just play them, like that's another thing you could do. So you can quickly kind of make up stuff, like it's all like completely dynamic. So like we quickly made like a little drum and bass patch, but like say we want to add like another bit of melody to that. So let's just copy that to that and see what happens. And then let's just like put this into here, see what we're getting out of that. And let's just put that in with this so we get the same effect. Oh, it's in the wrong thing. Here we go. It's kind of cool. Alright, let's give this another envelope as well. Sorry about that. So let's copy our like baseline thing across. Give that a little trigger. It's pretty cool. And then what this can do as well, like this is all like probability based, so at the moment it's firing on every 8th note, but I could say fire like every half bar, but then on the other ones sometimes fire a bit. And then I can set it to like repeat notes as well if I want it to, like randomly. So yeah, this is quite cool because it's all like probability based, so it's like triggering things and playing notes, but all like differently every time. But then again, yeah, like, there's loads more modulation you can do. So for instance, let's just get this like LFO from over here, driving. And this one, yeah, the morph might be quite cool. Maybe like we could have a little envelope. Is this even an envelope? Let's try this. And go like every. Let's get every like quarter note. Yeah, so that's triggering every quarter note, I guess. And then that's going to do. Yeah, you can't quite see it, but there's like a light. So every note is just going. Then what we're going to do with that is we're going to put that into this like FM. So you get these like weird like pitch bends and stuff, and like modulating it. Yeah, that's kind of it. There's a tune that's kind of fun. Yeah, and it just keeps going from there, and then you can like jam and like, I don't know. There you go.